Hello, YouTube subscribers, and hello, Facebook. This is your Michigan fan, Harry Bryant, back again with a new video recapping today's game at the confines of Wrigley Field in Chicago between Michigan and Northwestern. What I saw today, ladies and gentlemen, this is not Michigan football. What I saw today, this was downright trash. What I saw today was not what I wanted to see, especially we're 2 games away from playing our arch rival. Today's performance, coming from a bye week, they had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. And this is how Michigan come out after nearly 2 weeks off? This is how Michigan shows up? This is what Michigan does? With two games left? This is how they show up. It's like they show up unprepared, uninspired. They making mistakes over and over. Miscues over and over and over. It seemed like Michigan couldn't get out of their own way. And they almost lost the game to a 5-4 Northwestern team. They weren't even playing at home. They was playing in a baseball field, Wrigley Field in Chicago, home of the Chicago Cubs. They weren't even playing in their own stadium. You had more Michigan fans than you did Northwestern Wildcat fans. And this is how Michigan shows up. It's like the team was not prepared. Offensively, they keep false starts. Offensively, drop passes. Offensively, fumbles. It seemed like, and then quarterback play, it wasn't all that good. Because Bryce Underwood threw 2 interceptions. 2 straight interceptions. 2. Anytime you have all these miscues, you shoot yourself in the foot, you're going to give any team a chance to win. Now, don't get me wrong, I got nothing against Northwestern, okay? Northwestern is a Big Ten school, and they do have a football team. Northwestern came to win, just like any other team. But come on. Michigan struggled against a Northwestern team, a 5-4 Northwestern team. It's like Michigan couldn't stop the passing attack. If Michigan having a hard time stopping the pass, and Michigan have a hard time stopping Northwestern from passing the ball, we're going to get carved on the 29th against Ohio State. And I hate to say it, Ohio State is a whole lot better than Northwestern. If Michigan's struggling against a Northwestern team, Michigan going to be in trouble on the 29th. And yes, the Michigan fan, it angers me to say it. Michigan is going to get carved because our secondary is not up to par to go up against the likes of a pass-happy team like Ohio State. Michigan got a lot of crap to clean up. Miscues after miscues, that's on the coaching. Coaches should have had that team ready to play today's game. Michigan should have never, ever had to struggle playing against a team like Northwestern. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't saying Northwestern is the worst team in the country, but come on, man. We're Michigan. Michigan, we have a higher calling. And today's performance, the way Michigan performed, this is unacceptable by any stretch of the imagination. This is unacceptable, man. Now, I already made up in my mind, and you can check my previous videos that I made, that Michigan is not a playoff team. And I don't anticipate Michigan to make the playoffs. Okay, so I already said it, already had that established a long time ago, that I said Michigan was not a playoff team. But what Michigan showed today proves my point. Michigan is not a playoff team. Michigan barely got by a Northwestern team. Thank God for Dominic Zavala and his leg. Because if Zavala would have missed that kick, Northwestern would have won that game today. It should have never came down to the leg of the kicker. It should never come down to the kicker in this game to win the game for us. Because it seems like Michigan struggled offensively, defensively, even special teams struggled today. Today's performance is unbearable to watch. But luckily, Michigan won the game. But I say it like this. What I'm concerned about is one player. Jordan Marshall. Jordan Marshall got hurt late in the fourth quarter because the way he got tackled, his full weight of the player that tackled him, all that weight fell on his shoulder. And he was walking off the field holding his shoulder. And anytime you have the medical staff out there tending to one of your players, and he's been out there for a long time, that's not a good sign. And I don't think that Jordan Marshall will be available next week. And I'm hoping, by the grace of God, that he'll be ready for the last game of the year. That's when we need our players to play at their optimum performance. Now, if Michigan lost this game, okay, I would still been upset, but I would like, okay, at least Michigan got all this crap out the way. At least Michigan got something that they can look at during the week. Like all the miscues, all the mistakes that they made. At least Michigan will have something that they can look at and like, okay, we got to clean up this. We got to clean up the penalties. We got to clean up the miscues. We got to clean all of this crap up because Michigan got Maryland next week on the road and then the big game of the year. And that's when you want Michigan to play at their best. So I would rather have Michigan to get all this crap out the way right now against these teams instead of them playing like crap in the last game of the season. So that's the way I look at it. But my concern is Jordan Marshall. I don't know how long he's going to be out for. I hope it's not serious that he's going to be out the remainder of the season, because if he's out for the remainder of the season and we already lost Justice Hayes, we don't have a 1-2 quarterback if Jordan Marshall is unable to play. We got one running back that I've never heard of before. And so far, I mean, this game, this guy, he's like, okay, I'm a running back too. I got a point to prove. And he really did prove it, man. I mean, what's this running back's name? Bryson Kudzal. I can't pronounce his name. It's spelled Kuzdal. I guess he was the third on the depth chart. But this guy, he did what he needed to do to help Michigan to get closer, for Zavala to kick that game winner. But my concern is Jordan Marshall, man. If we don't have Jordan Marshall for the Ohio State game, we don't have a running game. Because we already don't have Justice Hayes because he's out for the year. That's going to be bad for Michigan. And we already see the passing game. We probably don't have a passing game. You saw what Bryce Underwood did. He threw 2 interceptions against a Northwestern team. You can't pull that crap when you play Ohio State at the end of the year. You can't pull that crap. And our defense, particularly our secondary, they can't stop the passing attack. That's a huge problem. Especially when you play against a pass-happy team like that, and your secondary is not able to stop the passing attack. It's going to be a long day at the office. Now, but let me say this. I said the same crap last year. And me as a Michigan fan, and I'm real, and I'm a very honest one. And I said last year, prior to that game, that I don't see Michigan winning that game. And I said that before the game last year. And Michigan surprised everybody. There's a possibility Michigan can do it again. But let me be honest and clear with my team, about my team. The way Michigan played today, if that same Michigan team playing on the 29th of November, Ohio State is going to run us out of our own stadium. And I'm just going to say it. They might end up playing the flag in the middle of our field if we're not careful. And don't cry about them playing the flag on our field because we did it to them last year at their house. If this same Michigan team play like that, then in the next 2 weeks, I don't know what to tell you. Suck it up. You know, that's all part of being a Michigan fan. You be with your team doing the good, and you be with your team doing the bad. And take whatever's coming. When you win, the victors get the spoils. But if you lose, you get a crab burger with no onions and tomatoes. Just a pure crab burger on 2 pieces of bread. Soggy bread on that, at that. And just have to eat it. That's the name of the game. So I'm hoping that Michigan can learn from this today. They go over this doing film study. I hope those players are not happy with today's performance, even though Michigan won the game. But this is against Northwestern, people. Northwestern in the Big Ten is practically at the bottom. Just like Vanderbilt, you know, all those years in the SEC. So practically Northwestern is the Big Ten's Vanderbilt. And if Michigan's struggling like that against a Northwestern team, and we already know Ohio is way better than Northwestern. They're the best team in the nation, to be honest with you. They're ranked number 1 in the rankings. The same crap Michigan did today is not going to fly in 2 weeks. So, luckily, Michigan got one more game to clean up whatever they had to clean up against Maryland. Because going on the 29th, on Thanksgiving weekend, the day after Black Friday, Michigan got to play Ohio State at home at the Big House. And you think Ohio State is not thinking about these past 4 losses and the way they got humiliated last year? You think they're not going to come out and ready to demolish us? You got another thing coming, folks. This is not a good win. This is not a good win at all. It felt more like we lost the game, even though on the scoreboard Michigan won the game, but it feels more like a loss because we lost one of our best running backs. We lost 2 of our best running backs on the team. Now we're without Jordan Marshall, and we don't know how serious his injury is, so we gotta wait till next in the middle of this week to figure out how extent is his injuries and is he able to play during the Ohio State game. I don't want Jordan Marshall to play next week. He can sit out. I don't want him to play. Even if Michigan lose next week, I don't want Jordan Marshall to play next week. We need him ready to play the last game of the year. That's the game I care about. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, set all of our starters out and let them rest. And especially the ones that's banged up, let them sit out next week. We don't need them. We don't need them to play Maryland. Let them sit out. Now, the players that needs to clean up penalties, you let them play. Because they need more playing time to clean up whatever they need to clean up and to improve. All hands on deck, ladies and gentlemen, on the 29th. So if that means you got to sacrifice a game and sit them out next week against Maryland, sit our players out. The ones that we need healthy going into the last game. Sit them out. Don't even let them play. And not only the performance that of today's game that I'm very unhappy with, I'm unhappy with the play calling. I'm unhappy with Sharon Moore because he's the head coach. So yes, I'm very unhappy with him today. That team was not prepared. They had 2 weeks to prepare. I don't know what they do during the bye week, which we call it improvement week. I saw no improvement today. Actually, I saw regression. I didn't see progression. I saw regression. And that's not good. So I don't know what they got to do from this moment until the 29th. They ain't got much time. If they play lackluster like this, Ohio State gonna dog the hell out of us all game long on the 29th. And they got every right to talk as much trash as they want because we did it to them for the past 4 years. And so they have a right to do it to us if we lose this game on the 29th. And don't run from it. Because I'm not. I trolled them for 4 years. And if Michigan loses on the 29th, they got a right to troll the hell out of me. And I got to take it. Because that's all part of being a fan. So let me go over the stats. So the passing game for today, Bryce Underwood, 32 attempts, 21 completed catches, 2 interceptions. So he did not throw a touchdown today. That's unacceptable. And listen, I know he's a freshman quarterback and there's going to be growing pains. Okay, that's been established in my previous videos, that there will be growing pains. But I just want Bryce Underwood to play at his best in one game. It only have to be next week. I want him to play his best game on the 29th of November. Now, if he plays best football, that's what we need. So, 2 interceptions today. No touchdowns. Our rushing, Jordan Marshall, before he got hurt, 19 carries, a total 142 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then, of course, Bryce Underwood, he ran the ball a total of 9 times. He gained a total of 30 yards and 1 touchdown on the ground. And practically that's about it. And Bryson Kudzo, I got to learn how to pronounce his name because now he's going to be important. So I have to learn how to pronounce his name. So when Jordan Marshall got hurt, he the one that had to take over the duties as the running back. So he had a total of 15 carries, total of 53 yards total. His longest carry was 8 yards. Receiving corps. This is one bright spot for Michigan. One bright spot. Andrew Marsh. 12 receptions, a total 189 yards. His longest was 32. Longest was 32. So, Andrew Marsh, man, I'm loving this guy. He's better than McCauley. And McCauley had more experience compared to Andrew Marsh. Andrew Marsh is a freshman. And he's playing like he's a junior. He's playing like he's in his 3rd season at Michigan. So, Donovan McCauley, only four catches, a total of 59 yards. And his longest was 26. And really, that's the only highlights. Oh, Michigan fumbles. Yeah, let me talk about that too. Samaj Morgan. 1 fumble. Andrew Marsh had 1 fumble. And of course, the other quarter, the new guy, the new running back, Bryson, he also had a fumble. So Michigan had a total of 3 fumbles. And three lost fumbles, actually. So, in a nutshell, if you're a Michigan fan and you're happy with this, what can I say? What can I tell you? I'm happy for you you're happy with this performance. Well, I'm happy for you. But me, as a longtime Michigan fan, this poor piss performance by Michigan, I'm not happy with it and never will be. But I say this. If you want to look at it from a glass half full, half empty perspective, I'll say it like this. Games like this is needed. Because games like this is going to test the team's character of how resilient that they are when facing adversity. This game right here is going to test the team's character. It's going to test your will. It's going to test your want, if you want it bad enough or not. This game right here is going to either make you better or it's going to make you feel like you can't do it and you go fall back. Games like this is needed because now you know how it feels to almost lose. And having such a terrible, piss poor performance, this game right here is going to define who you really are as a team and as a fan base. There's no other way to put it, ladies and gentlemen. This was not a good game by any stretch of the imagination. Michigan made Northwestern look like a playoff team today. That's how bad Michigan played on all facets of the game. They made the quarterback of Northwestern look like Joe Montana. But Michigan better do some soul searching. All of this cheering on the sidelines and all this stuff from Michigan, when they made a big play, when they were still down by 1 point, I was really upset about that. I'm like, what in the hell are you celebrating about? We're down by 1 point. We're down by 1 and you're celebrating. We play like pure trash and you out there celebrating. There's nothing to celebrate. Even after Michigan won the game, I wouldn't be celebrating this win. You gonna celebrate this? No, pimp. Can't do that. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna conclude the video. I'm gonna say this. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I love my team. I love all the players that play for the Maize and Blue. I love all those players that done the wing helmet. I love the coaching staff and everybody that's involved with the daily operation of this team. That includes the water boy. That includes the ball boy. That includes everybody, the trainers, the medical staff. I love everybody on this team. But this crap right here will not do for me. This is embarrassing. And if I'm Ohio State, I will clown you all damn day. Because this is not it. So, I'm going to end this video. And if you like my content, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoy watching videos every week. And really, this is crap. And one more thing. I'm going to create a Instagram account. And I'm going to start posting daily. I'm going to start posting Michigan videos on Instagram as well. Because I normally don't have an Instagram account. But I think it's a good idea for me to start posting my videos on Instagram as well. And once I get everything set up, then I'm going to put the link. And I'm going to let everybody know where they can go if they want to watch Michigan content. I will have a Instagram account. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, this today is not a good win for Michigan, at the end of the day, but it's a win. And so we're taking. So we still got 2 losses. So we got one more game against against Maryland next Saturday. So hopefully Michigan can come out and get prepared for the last game. So until then, everybody, hail to the Venters. Go Blue. See you next time.